But this is how you turn your heating on and off and the timers. But there's a little flap here that you can stick your finger down the side and you can pull the flap down. And you'll see there's a little blue button down there. And I've marked it up. This one's for underfloor heating. This is for the radiators. Now if you have a look, if we press this blue button, it's going to cycle through a few options. So the first one's off, which means the underfloor heating is off all the time. Next one is also, so that's going to follow whatever times we've put in. And when you see this light up, it means that we're calling for heat. So that's gonna put the heating on. But all day, so all day is the first time we've set. So say you've asked it to come on at 6 in the morning, it's going to come on at 6 in the morning until the last time you've set. So say you've set 9:30 for the heating to go off, it's going to go on all day from that first time to that last time. So you might want this on maybe on the weekend or on a day off, whereas normally you'd have 2 periods, a morning on off and an evening on off. But if you have it on all day, it will just stay on once and do the whole day. Then the next one is on. That's just 24 hours on. Now it says water there because normally this clock would be for hot water, but it's been repurposed for the underfloor heating, so just ignore that. It doesn't matter. So we're the same on the other side. Okay, so if we want to set the times, we've got a button here which says set on it. So this button is, we can assume this one is back, this one is okay, this is up, and this is down. So if we press the set button, it's going to give us a menu. So we can cycle up and down using these. So when we say set water, that's just setting the underfloor heating. And when it says set heating, that's setting the radiators. So we're going to go into setting the heating. Then we're going to press this, which is our OK button. And then we can cycle. So we're just going to go to Monday. And we're going to press our OK button for Mondays. Now that we're in, we can just, this is the first period, the second period and the third period. We don't have to use all 3. So we're just gonna go and set it. We use the up and down arrows just to get our first on, which what you want at 6. So we're gonna press OK. Right, we've set the first period, so the next period we're gonna set again just using the up and down. So we want it on for 5 o'clock. You see now we've set a morning and an evening, and there is a third if you wanted a third, if you wanted to come on for an hour in the afternoon or something, we could, but because we don't, what we're going to do, we're just going to have on and off the same as what you had for your last off, if that makes sense. So the clock is just going to ignore everything. So I'm just going to set both of these on and offs, both to 8:30. So we've got 8:30 already there. And then we're going to stick the other one. Just going to use our down arrow just to get, if I go the right way, just at 8:30. Okay. It's then going to ask you to set up Tuesday. Now we can press this button. It says copy. And if we press copy, it's just going to copy what we put in for Monday. So we can just keep pressing copy until we get to Sunday. And if we did want to change the time for a particular day, maybe Saturday or Sunday, we can always, instead of pressing copy, we can just do what we did before. Okay, just another thing with the with this clock. So we can press the advance button. So what the advance button is going to do is going to go to the next period. So it's saying there, like, we're off until our next on period, which is 4:30, and if I press it, it's now going to advance past that, so it's going to turn it on until our next off period. I hope that makes sense. So I think we can press it to cancel, so we're back where we were. Now there's a boost, doesn't always work on these clocks, but it works here. So this is going to give us an hour So that's giving us an hour of radiators on the boost. And if you press it twice, it's going to give us 2 hours. If you press it 3 times, it's going to be off. So the same here with the underfloor. We can boost it, give us an extra hour. Just so if you just pop home at some point, you can give yourself an hour. I'm not sure why. Press it once, it gives us an hour. Press it twice, it's giving us an extra. Now we can advance again. So it looks like if you press the boost button twice on this side, it's just gonna advance. But if you press the boost once, it'll give us an hour. Press it twice, it's gonna advance. So I think this is because it's designed for hot water. That's why it's doing that.